Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to part 2 of this tutorial, which I am doing. You'll notice the camera is positioned a little more to the right. That's because we're going to be going through the solo, and the left hand is a little more repetitive. You can still see it, and I'll pan there if you need to see it. Anyway, where we left off was the second verse, I believe. Now, the only main difference with the second verse is that with the left hand you can continue playing those 4 chords. I might have told you to do that anyway, but in the previous video. With the left hand you're going to do something different. Now, the main difference is in your left hand you're going to be playing this little bit 2 times, and then you're going to play it slightly different the 3rd time. So the first time we're going to hit this note. Sorry. F sharp. You're going to hit F sharp here. And we're going to go through the chords on the left hand, so. And then you're going to go G sharp, and then E flat. So it's going to sound like this. I'm playing it a little weird because singing it and playing it is not something I practice entirely too much. So just once again, F sharp, G sharp, E flat. Yeah. And now, on the last time we play this, which is, we're burning down the highway skyline. So it's gonna, we're burning down the highway skyline. C sharp, D sharp, and then F sharp, G sharp. So it's gonna go, highway skyline on the I can't do it singing, I'm not even gonna try. Sing along, why don't you? So. Chorus, if you couldn't tell. So, just one more time. G sharp, then C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp. And then we're gonna go into this, we're gonna begin to go into the breach, which starts off something like this. And sometimes you close your eyes and see the place where you used to live. Now, that's the same 4 chords, and we're playing the two note chord things in the right hand. Sounds stupid. And I'm assuming you saw the first video before you did see this video. Ignore the grammar. We're gonna go then from there, and I'm gonna play it again just so I can show you. So, and sometimes you close your eyes and see the place where you used to live. When you... Now you're going to start playing the... When you start saying when you, or whoever's singing, you're going to start playing the... But you're only going to play this E1 and this F sharp one. Which, if you need a reminder, is E, G sharp, B, and E here, and then E flat, F sharp, B, F sharp. So, when you were young, and then you're gonna go, so you just go. So just a few times, and then you're gonna go into this part, which is like a little filler, and you can have fun with it. It's, give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Actually, one reason it took so long to one reason it took so long for this to come out, it's actually been like almost 2 months, is because I actually had to relearn some of this because I realized I didn't learn it very well the first time I learned it, which was a long time ago. So, like I said, which is, well, this chord from the very beginning, or it's very similar to it. This chord right here, which, if you need a reminder, G sharp, E flat, G sharp, B. And you're just going to play a little filler with it, and you're going to hit this C sharp over here for some flair, so it's going to sound like this. And this is the instrumental filler in the Abbey Road version, so. Then you're going to go back down to this F sharp one, which is F sharp, E flat, F sharp, G flat, and you're going to hit E flat and C sharp for your flair. So it's going to sound like, I'm going to play the last part again, so it's going to be like. They say the devil's water ain't so sweet. So, devil's water ain't so sweet. You're going to go just these chords sort of softly. You might want to only play this one instead of hitting the octave. So instead of going like, I want to go, say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet, which is, in case you couldn't see, is very, well, it's the 4 chords again, the 2-note chords here, so, and I'm assuming you learned those the first time, so, water, it ain't so sweet, you don't have to drink, this is where it starts to get different. This note, which we all know and love, is the end of that 4-chord rhythm. We're gonna hit, which, E flat and B's. Instead of hitting B again, we're gonna hit B flat. So it's gonna, don't have to drink right now. And then we're gonna go down to this G sharp chord, which is the same as before. So, devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now. And then we're going to go back to this E one, E and G sharp. You can dip your feet in. And this is one of the few newer chords that we're going to learn. It's very simple-ish, I guess you could say. E flat in the thumb, B over here, and B over here. And we're going to do something similar to how we did that, but it's same thing. Except you're going to hit the lower one because it sounds a little different. At least I think so. So, B, and you're gonna go, like we did before, B to B flat. So, you can dip your feet in. Back to this E, every once in a little while. And then we get into the fun part, which is a solo. And we're almost home. So, one more time, I'm gonna play that. Say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now. Don't have to drink right now. Dip your, oh crap. Did I tell you to play the E and G sharp? I apologize. When I told you to play the E and G sharp, there's going to be an annotation that tells you to play something else. You should be playing the F sharp and the B flat instead. I apologize for that, and you should see it right here. So, they say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now. You can dip your feet in every once in a little while. And in the right hand, you're going to be playing the F sharp, which is what the guitar plays as you begin to go into the outro. So we're gonna go, and in the left hand you're just gonna play the same 4 chords again. So, and it's a crescendo. Then we begin the guitar solo, piano solo, which is pretty easy. It's just E flat in the octave over here. So it's gonna go F sharp, F sharp again down here to G sharp. So I did the counting wrong. Okay, 1, 2, 3. alternatives to that. And I'm going to show you the second part of the solo, which is instead you're going to go F sharp. So it's going to sound. And instead of going to the F sharp, because you're already on it, you're going to go to the G sharp. And then you're going to land back on the E flat, only to do the same ending, which is F sharp, G sharp. I shouldn't try singing the notes like that. So, solo, I'm going to do it right now. Play it the entire thing. Ready, set, go. Blair. It's kind of hard to play because I have my tripod right here, which is just a little below, so it's a little funny. And then you're gonna go back and play the intro-ish thing again. Or if you want that a little flair, you can play the actual intro and go. That's just a reminder. If you're singing the song and playing the song on the piano, it's pretty tricky to do, just because the rhythms are a little weird. Which is why it might make it difficult to sing along and play the intro. But if you can do it, claps for you. Snaps for you. Pretty tricky. I didn't have to do that, but you may have to, and it just takes some practice. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm just going to play the simple 2 chords just so I can sing along and so you can get a frame of reference. So, sitting there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your own ways. That was wrong. You play forgiveness, watch it now, here it comes. And then this is the Ascension, then descension, which is slightly different. When he doesn't look a thing like Jesus, so it's gonna. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, buddy. And that's probably not exactly what Mr. Flowers plays, but I think it sounds good. If you can correct me, go ahead. Please, I'm begging you. No. I think it sounds good. I think it'll be good. E's, and then G sharp. So, and then you're going to play the F sharp chord, which is the same, one of the 4 basic chords that we all know and love now. And then you're going to go, talks like a gentleman, it's over here, and you're going to hit this chord, which is E, what am I saying? This is B and E flat, so like we did during the bridge, and so it's going to, gentleman, also like we did during the bridge, like you imagine, back to F sharp, and then down to the E and G sharp. So, I'm going to play that. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagine when you were young. And then you get back to playing the chords again. When you were young. And you notice I played a little flair there, which is the going from the E flat to E. And then of course you're going to play it a few times, when you were young. And then of course you're going to end it with a really nice outro, which is just the 4 chords, and you're going to be playing that melody. So, this is the end of part 2. I will see you again because I am going to, by request, someone wants to see the entire song again, so I'm going to try and learn it better, know it, sing it, add some guitar to it just because it sounds nicer, and play it just so you can get a frame of reference as to how the song goes and how it will possibly sound like, if you have a bad voice like mine. But anyway, play the outro. See ya.